Welcome to the first episode of the Stanley Parable. I've always wanted to play this game because everything I've seen about it makes it look fucking hilarious, but then I just don't. So we're just gonna finally fucking play it, and you guys are gonna deal with it because I want to play the game. So there. Never is the end. Is the end is never. The end is never. Yeah, just loading. Okay. I didn't click. 427. Do I can't interact. I'm clicking my mouse. And over here, it makes keyboard noises. Oh.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No.
I missed something.
This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me.
I can crouch.
And here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
I can't
but the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually,
stir crazy already.
They would.
I don't know how I did this.
Soon,
I'm just trying to do
soon
things.
Now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Yeah.
Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Fuck you. Look at that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yep. No, I am looking. Ooh. That's a sign that somebody was here fairly recently. Would logically make sense. Less recent. Hello? Well, that's unfortunate. That's pretty typical. Hello? Anybody home? This is already a liminal space. Why is that the back rooms? 4B3. What? This. Fuck.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
That was an easy fucking choice.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Oh,
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. Admire it. Hello? Have I gone to hell?
Yes.
I got bad news for the devil.
Admiring. It had really been worth the detour after
Can't
all.
really break
just to spend
me
a
if
few
I already
moments
know
here
I'm
in
dead.
this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all, but eager to get back to business. Stanley took the first open door on his left.
My mistake. Didn't mean to cut you off. Yeah, but I like that room more. And I've already been being defiant. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Oh, man. Sorry, guys, I have to be...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
That's true. I have been fired from more than one job, and I deserved it most of those times. I cannot argue with that. I was kind of a piece of shit sometimes in my life. What's this do?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Uh-huh.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I know where you're
realize
going.
that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Uh-huh.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Can I jump? Oh!
Someone you forgot. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Excellent! You hear that? You have to put in the comments that you think I'm very powerful now. So that way I know people are actually watching me. You know my power. Alright, I guess
workers were gone.
Yeah, you said that.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Yeah,
maybe
I will. Maybe I will. I could always just ride that slow-ass elevator and not jump to my death.
When Stanley came
but let's try something completely different. So I forget what I do there. And then I'll do something else. Just wander around, have a good time.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, I'm going to be reading all of this PowerPoint, I can tell. Meeting room, floor. Okay. Ooh, meeting schedule. This box is too small. Okay, 8-bird, pre-review of weekend review. Office party. Group 49X. What to do, 432. Don't tell 432 about me meeting. Were we 432? Might have been. Financial panic meeting. Oh, boss inspection directly after that. That's good. We're broke. I like that these are so perfectly sequenced. Termination Tuesday offers effacement legal. Or for everyone's private time. Good for him. Them. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess that's all those jokes. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next day's agendas. Refleet. Future was yesterday, tomorrow was now. Huh? Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Standard graphs, 40x wide. Not cost efficient. Sure. Get Chris out of the broom closets. Synergize papers. Why is that one scribbled out? That's very important. We got to synergize these snabberges. Buzzword. Hire someone to synergize papers are to synergize. Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergized guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of. Somebody didn't like that topic. So that's 417. Yeah, well, I'm not any of them. I can't jump. I was trying to jump. Synergize core value expenditures, shift global market paradise, monetize free to play. That sounds like something a dumbass would put in a profits driven report. What do people want? Things. True. Happy feelings. Mike James, you are fired. Well, one in the black's an idiot. Money, more money, things, but with money to buy more things. Oh, graphs about things plus money. We have our new product. Great. Colored in segment. That's good. That's a classic. Target demographic is teenagers. Okay. I mean, they're really easy to make afraid. Stripes requires more secondary research. God damn it. Space between the teenagers. A lot of percent. Teenagers. Throw something in the ideas bin. No more bins. Trash cans. Remaining of the ideas bin. Firing of me. Ideas bin. Okay. Work harder. Hard worker. Oh, good one. Buy a quarterly post review. Good. Those are necessary. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographics. Big net. Some sort of child trap. Ooh. Maybe not a good call. You don't really want to use something that involves child trap as part of its selling feature. Everyone is unique, you most of all. That's true. I'm the most unique person. Number of slides in this slide. Oh, you're so stupid. I love it. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. So far, this has been slightly different information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. That has been... Boss Appreciation Minute. On your Boss Appreciation Minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. I expect all of you to put that in the comments as well. Fill out in triplicate and return to your boss. We don't need it in triplicate. Just one list of the things you like about me. You ever find yourself in a conflict with another...
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything.
Motherfucker, if you were doing a good job narrating about what was going on, I wouldn't be reading the walls. I'm so sorry that I bored you. I have an audience... Oh, I can actually go in here.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Perfect.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I still can't jump. I can't really be very far down. Oh, this is it. This is all the up. Well, I'm already here. Might as well talk to them. Is my boss Mr. Burns? Executive bathroom. Oh, sure. Oh, okay. I'll just piss my pants. You know, I might just... Oh, nobody's been here. Super. I'm not that fat. I've been that fat, but shut up. Yeah, I'll go through the open door. That's fine.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who
I could live in
orchestrated
this room.
What dark secret was being held
Just
from
bring
him?
me food every now and then. I could just be like, this could be my little rat enclosure, and I'd be fine.
Desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him, and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I want to get up there. There's like a secret spot in the portal. This is sketchy as fuck, guys. God, I don't... Oh, that's not better. That's kind of worse. There's no up button, which means there's no going back. Oh, it's just... We're going straight into the loading. Straight down. Okay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Yeah, no, not a once.
Not go unanswered for long.
You know, I have my doubts. Mind control?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, well, at least you're actually reading the things on screen now. That's good for you. Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Saying makes a lot of sense, and that's... I hate that he makes a lot of sense.
Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Just don't see this going much further. No real.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Well,
did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, I can't remember the Syndrome. This is either Syndrome's base, or we're inside, not Cerberus. What the fuck is Magneto's? You know, Magneto's orb dome thing where he sees all the people and people who are mutants.
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Oh,
Their true nature revealed.
Fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Who's that? What's going on that dark screen there? That looks like some Geneva Convention problems. Do we need to... Oh. Shit. 528? 528! I'm a genius. Little do you know, I'm also a madman. Isn't that... I'm not unique. Sorry, I'm the most uniqueness person. Right. We did talk about that. Oh, there's another one. That's not good. Yeah, of course not.
Someone's control all this time?
No, of course not.
He was happy with his boring job, that his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly.
I mean, that's just what capitalist society is already in general. That's just life.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Are any of us truly in control of our own lives, if we're being honest?
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent
it's a terrifying thought. Don't think about it too much. It hurts
in
a lot of not good ways when you think about that one for too long.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Is that what I'm
For
deciding?
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Nope, can't push the big red button. It's literally already offline, though, so... Why do I gotta do anything? It's fine. It's not doing anything. Everybody's gone. The fuck am I even do? Might as well turn it on. Take control of some people. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yes, it's about
he found the source.
On.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yeah.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do.
Oh, good,
but you need to understand, there's
Uh-huh.
only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If
Why?
you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
I'm working on
You
it.
don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating
1,
the
2,
entire
3,
complex.
5.
How long until
Console
detonation?
disable. Alright, cool.
Let's say
1.
2 minutes.
Right?
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
2.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
I would like to move
your heart's
faster.
Desires. Oh, this is much
3.
better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what
I like the
precious
background
moments
music.
each one
If you
of
could
them
shut
is.
up and let me
More
listen to
time
it, that'd be
talk
swell.
About you, about me,
4.
where we're going.
Bob's over there.
What all
Man,
this
you really had to
means.
put
I
these
barely
spaced
know
out, didn't
where
you?
to start.
You're just a big old
that?
dick
You'd
bag.
like to know where your co-workers are.
Yes, that would
Moment
be
of
actually
solace
swell.
before you're obliterated.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna
Oh,
die anyway.
good
I'll
for
tell
you.
you exactly what happened to them.
Did not do anything?
Them. I turned off the machine
5.
to set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you
3.
sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Wow, there's just a lot of things going on in here, huh? It feels like a
to hell with it.
trick.
I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
These are precious additional seconds.
What do you mean?
Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
3 attempts remaining.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean,
yeah.
Look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Blue 3, blue 3. What the fuck is this?
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not
pushed it 3 times?
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Goodbye, employee.
That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that what I'm supposed to do with these?
Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or it's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
I'm just gonna keep pushing buttons till the very last moment. Because you don't want me to. You want me to give in, and oh boy, I refuse. Okay, well, there we go. Took you long enough to kill me. Oh, I shook everything. Alright. That was fun.
Co-workers were gone.
Let's go a different direction.
What could it mean?
Who knows?
Decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I don't, actually. I want to actually take in that employee lounge. I heard it was really good, and I didn't hear him out. I feel bad about that. Let's go back to that employee lounge. These hallways feel longer than I remember. No, we're still good.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
What?
And Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Well, my name's Cameron,
so stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. Exactly.
Wow. Yes.
Notepad,
this room.
Paper on it.
What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room.
Is this an actual window or just a bunch of papers strapped to a light
even to
wall?
Consider.
Ooh, coffee. I just make keyboard noises at things.
Really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
All right, let's go.
But eager to get back to business,
Truly.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That sounds... What happened here again? I went up and... Yeah, that's fine. Let's go this way. What if we... No.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Absolutely, we go down. What a silly idea to not go down.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
All right.
No, it's to the right. My mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Please, take your time.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
What is our... I guess we make graphs. That's our business. Let's make graphs that give us money. Hey, we're back here.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
This is also a dead end, so...
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
Perfect.
Rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.